Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Data here, and welcome back to the Pittsburgh Pirates franchise mode here on MLB The Show 23. Today, going through the 2026 postseason, the long-awaited chance for us to finally have a divisional spot, not have to go through the wild card game, and be able to actually go on a deep run. The last two seasons have been wild card heartbreak. In this episode, we will go through the month of September. We're currently 91-49 headed into the final month, and we'll see how we do. We are currently 9.5 games up on the Cardinals, so things are looking good. We're 9-1 in our last 10. We're the top team in the MLB here in 2026, so I'm looking forward to what this evening has in store. If you're watching after we've already gone live, we will go ahead and start at the 5-minute mark in the top left corner, so you can go ahead and jump to that point. Until then, we'll let everyone start coming into the stream, and we'll get going shortly. Big day on the channel here with the David Reinbacher simulation earlier today. Been doing a lot of recording as of late, so nice to have a little live stream with all of you this evening, for those of you who are able to make it. Third time's a charm, 2026 postseason, episode number 12. The team's looking good. We've had a very good regular season so far. We did make one move at the deadline. I believe it was Joe Barlow in relief pitching, but we'll recap everything once we get to that 5-minute mark when we get started. I've had a lot of live stream as of late. Since the last live stream of the Pirates in the last week, we've had like a dozen different ones for breaking news. The NHL draft, NHL free agency is tomorrow. I would think that we're going to do another live stream then. Lots of stuff going on in the NHL world, but happy to pull it back for some MLB action. I hope everyone had a wonderful week this week. Nice hot weather where I am. As we're getting into the month of July, this is the last day of June. True, the last day of June. I'll just have to, as per usual, dot the I's, cross the T's. On starting the stream, thumbnail and all that good stuff ready to go. We'll get started at the 5-minute mark in the top left corner. Big implications this year, as we could finally say that we have a divisional spot. 9.5 games up at the moment, still a month to go. We're not out of the woods just yet, but things are indeed looking good. No David Bednar in our lineup anymore to fraud us any further. Fraudner Fridays. The Browskegel has been pushing that in the Discord server. Those Fraudner Fridays. Alright, we're about a minute and a half away from getting started. Just make sure everyone knows. The tweet goes out, the Discord notification goes out. Live with the end of the 2026 season and beginning of the postseason with the Pittsburgh Pirates on MLB The Show 23. Beautiful. Alright, so I think I'm just about ready to go. This may be the first time. We're about a minute away. This may be the first time where I have no one talking to me in the chat here now in those first 5 minutes. As I always say, the videos themselves got a couple hundred views. No more than usually like 15 people come to the live streams. That's absolutely normal and ordinary. That more people are watching it after the fact than watching it when it's live. But the Browskiego opens it up. Happy Fraudner Friday. Let's go. We are back. 30 seconds away from getting this party started. We are the #1 ranked team in the MLB right now. Things are looking great, and we want to maintain our top spot in the NL Central. Brian Reynolds, so valuable as always. He got his big contract sometime last episode. We had the draft as well, very successful draft. Fraudner Friday, baby. All right, so let's go ahead and get this party started. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 12 of our Pittsburgh Pirates franchise mode on MLB The Show 23. We are the number one ranked team in the league right now for the first time, I believe, in our, fourth season with the team. 23, 24, 25, 26, correct. Now we are looking to win the NL Central and just bypass the wild card game. That would be really best case scenario. As of right now, we're looking very, very good. Rojas, our leadoff man, has been incredible. A random pickup a couple years ago, and he's turned into our 84 overall utility man. Ian Happ batting 294. Brian Reynolds batting 319. Pete Alonso, 37 home runs, 107 RBI. Santander, 29 home runs. Tamar Johnson, our A-rated prospect in the real world, a real-world prospect, up to batting 267. Brian Hayes batting 308. Andy Rodriguez at 295. Nick Gonzalez is the one that's lagging behind a little bit as O'Neal Cruz got injured at the end of last episode, so he'll be out for a little bit. I'll have to check one more time how long he's actually out for, but Nick Gonzalez is filling in the platoon roles. Henry Davis, our catcher against lefties. He's at an 80 overall now, so I might want to play him against righties and lefties soon. Andy Rodriguez, he does have the A potential though, so we have two very good catchers, excuse me. Yeah, chat's working. Maybe something on YouTube? But no, chat seems to be working. Yeah, I see you. I see you, Dabrowskiego. Yeah. G-Man Choi, he had 4 at-bats this season, looking good. G1 Bay, Rodolfo Castro. The batters have been electric. So many fire emojis next to all those guys. Then when it comes to our pitching rotation, Gary DeSilva has been our ace. He started out of that role but found his way back to it. 91 overall for the young 21-year-old. Contreras, 3.07 ERA. Jack Flaherty, 88 overall. He's been in the middle. He's been a bit mid, as the hip children say. Yes, Dabrowskiego. Maybe only some messages are going through. I don't know what to say here. Mitch Keller batting 3.49 ERA, 150 strikeouts, 1 shy. Colby Allard's been very good in the 5 spot there as the lefty in our rotation. He's been swapping around with Eichhoff, actually. Allard has gone down a little bit since we last saw him, but still respectable numbers. And then in our mid-relief pitching, we have Cabrera, Barlow, and a newly acquired Caleb Ferguson from the New York Mets. He had some very good numbers with them. Actually, was it from the Mets or from the... I think it was. We also got Joe Barlow. Actually, I think it may have been the Rangers. We got Ferguson and Barlow in a deal, basically swapping out 2 relief pitchers. And now we have Ferguson and Barlow in mid-relief. Jordan Hicks as the setup man, and Evan Phillips as our closer. 40 saves on the year so far. 2.29 ERA and looking very good. So the team is firing on all cylinders. Dabrowski, are you sending some messages that aren't going through? The chat is not working. I've said several things and it's not sending. That's odd. I see some things that you're writing, but some things I guess are not going through. I don't know what to say here. All my settings were done as per usual. Let me look into this Dabrowski. All the settings look normal. Have there been some things? I see the hellos and all that. Yeah, everything as it always has been. Hey MVP, welcome aboard. I don't want to go too far into the simulation if things are not loading for the chat. Try sending a few other things, like something particular aside from hello. Try something unique. See what happens there. September call-ups, we're going to have Andrew McCutcheon joining us. Of course, we'll have him on board. We can look at league standings for a second here. That's odd, though. I might have to restart the stream if that's the case. Apologies for the inconvenience. Rare that we see this happen. Let me try typing something myself. Maybe that's why there's no one messaging at the beginning of the stream. Test. Okay, there it is. I see it. The chat is glitching a ton. On my end? I mean, whatever pops up on YouTube, I see on my screen. I have YouTube open on my computer on the side right here. Test 1, test 2, test 3, test 4. I see it all popping up. Yeah, it's all coming. Looks fine to me. All right, we're gonna keep rolling with like that then. We're going to keep rolling in with it like that, and we're going to see if there's major problems, we'll do something. But let's keep rolling like this. Thank you, Trevor. So, the Pirates, we have 91 wins, most in the league at the moment. Most closest Braves have 88. Yeah. So, now we're heading into the month of September. We'll have our September call-ups. We're able to call up 3 more players, so that's what we're going to do right away here. Let's go ahead first and foremost and call up Andrew McCutchen, batting 102 at-bats. Had 102 at-bats in AAA. We got to bring him back to the MLB, absolutely. We definitely need him on the team. He's going to help us get to the postseason. So, aside from McCutchen, who do we want up here? Edgar Hernandez? Maybe. Dabrowski could have been on your end. Well, thank you for trying to do your best to raise that, though. Because if it was a glitch, we would have had to do something about it. Marcano batting 272. We have a lot of infielders, though. I'd probably been thinking outfielder. Lolo Sanchez hasn't looked great. Rob Fairchild, okay. Maybe relief pitching. I don't know. Or maybe even one more long relief guy. Quinn Priester has looked very good. But the problem is if I call him up, then he has 3 out of 3 minor league options used. I have to send him back down after. Is that the case? Or a September call-up doesn't count as one. Some of those fine details about the sport sometimes still get to me. Edgar Hernandez at an 80 overall would be great. But how's the record down here in AAA? In AAA, we are 60 and 72. Yeah, we're not going to make it. So you know what? Yeah, both our AAA and our AA teams are horrible. Let's go ahead and call up these guys from AAA and AA. Roster. Why not? Went the wrong way. So let's bring up Edgar Hernandez and Quinn Priester. Get a little MLB action. Why not? I was not on the 40-man. Can I add him to the 40-man? Great. Edgar Hernandez, we're going to call you up to the MLB, one of our top prospects who we drafted a little while ago. And we're also going to bring Quinn Priester up here. He's already on the 40-man. Beautiful. And that's 28 out of 28. I don't need anybody else. That's great. We got 1 more batter and 2 more arms. Lovely. Okay. AAA needs more people, so I'll bring some people from AA to AAA. Let me send a couple of... I had to blow up the Mets franchise for not being able to get it done in the playoffs. Oh, boy. Added guys like Ohtani and Soto. James, buddy. Those Mets causing a lot of issues in the virtual world and in the real world, huh? So I'll call up a couple of AA pitchers to AAA. Sandoval, I want to keep him where he is. He's going to keep growing. The commissioner's going to keep growing. Clifford Givens. These guys have good potential, though. Okay, this guy can go to AAA. Landon, buddy. Welcome to the stream. And we'll throw... throw Velasquez up there, I guess. Why not? Okay. Lastly, actually, I was just going to ask, what are your thoughts on the 2023 Mets? Ooh, yikes. The second worst team money can buy. The Mets are in a very, very tough spot right now. I feel for the Mets fans out there that it has been brutal. It has been brutal. That's good enough for this team. They're losing teams anyways. Okay, so let's start off the episode, ladies and gentlemen, with the 1st of September up against the Houston Astros. We're 91 and 49 versus the 74 and 63 Astros. Gary DeSilva is 12 and 5 on the year. He is on the mound for this one. Let's start it off with a quick manage before we get into some more calendar simulation. And we want to get started on the postseason here at PNC Park. Sell the team to Montreal. That would be beautiful. Let's swap out Hayes. He's a little tired. Let's swap out Hayes with... Let's go crazy. Hayes is where? Third base. Let's bring in Johnson at third. And let's bring in... Santander's going to sit. McCutchen's coming in. And G-Man Choi's coming in as well to play first. Let's give 3 of those guys a rest, and let's get the legends in here for a fun game. First pitch of the evening from Gary DeSilva. Fly out, strikeout. All right. First inning here for the Pirates. Walk from Johnson. Hap walks. Oh, Framber Valdez. All right. Whoa! How about this? This must go in the history books. 3 consecutive walks to start a game. And now we have bases loaded with no outs for the G-Man. You know what? Let's go in. We got to go in and see some of this. The G-Man's up with bases loaded. 3 consecutive walks to start the game. Thoughts on the Yamamoto buyout? I guess things just didn't work out. I heard that Costin might still stay in Detroit. But I find that very odd. Like, if you don't think you're going to be able to keep Yamamoto, why not still just play him for 1 year? Why buy out a 24-year-old who's going to be an RFA in 2024? I really don't get that one. Maybe they really just say, if he's not going to be anything, why waste the roster spot? But still. All right, Ji-Man Choi. Ooh, I forgot here. Ji-Man Choi, it's just his 5th at-bat of the season. Getting ready to get into postseason form. 3 walks to start the inning. Ji-Man takes that first pitch 4-seam. 3 walks to start the game, and the bases are loaded with no outs. Second pitch now here for G-Man. The delivery. Ooh, that's going to go low. Oh, no, wild. No, good. The catcher did well to block that. Rangers fan here. Thoughts on the Perreault pickup at 23? Amazing. One of the steals of the first round, absolutely. Perreault is a fantastic selection for the Rangers there. I just hope that, the Rangers have had their struggles in player development, it seems like, in recent years. So hopefully that doesn't continue. But Perreault is a great value selection at 23. Alonso, by the way, NL Player of the Month. No! G-Man grounds into a double play, but he gets the RBI as the man at third comes home. 6-4-3 double play, but the man at third comes home. RBI for Ji-Man Choi, but grounds into a double play. Now, Andrew McCutchen, from Choi to McCutchen here in 2026. They're both still firing on all cylinders. McCutchen, his first at-bat of the 2026 MLB season. At 56 overall, the 2013 MVP is up here in Pittsburgh in front of the home fans. Man on third, 2 outs. The delivery. Ooh, outside curveball. 2-0. 316 home runs in his 18 seasons. This count as season number 19 for Le Canadien. Who do you think the wing of them? Sorry, let me see this. The delivery. Oh, swing and a miss. How do you think the Sharks did in the draft? I'd have to look more at the rest of what they did. All I know is the Will Smith selection. I didn't really look at what else they did, but getting Smith at number 4 is great. Oh, swing and a miss again from McCutchen. 2-2 now. Sorry. I was just looking at the center depth of the Canadians. Who do you think plays the wing of them all? I'm aware Doc looks pretty good on the wing. I wonder if Newhook could be better on the wing. Oh, hold on. And McCutchen sends it up the middle and gets the RBI single. The 56 overall Andrew McCutchen. After a swing and a miss, the RBI single for his first at-bat of the 2026 season. He's still got it. He has still got it. Incredible. I have to see the Canadians lineup come opening day, but I don't think Doc moves from the center. I think if someone were to move, it would be Newhook. First pitch now to Rojas, batting .296 on the year, 22 home runs. He is at the plate with McCutchen on first and 2 outs. 2-0 Pirates at the moment. Fans are going crazy. Trying to pick off at first, excuse me. McCutchen, is he trying to steal at like 38 years of age? What a guy. Quinn Priester, number 44 prospect in the MLB. We called him up, and that we're going to ground into that force out at second. All right, 2-0 Pirates at the end of the first inning, thanks to those 3 walks to start it off. Why is Cabrian Hayes there at third? That's odd. Can I quick manage? Yes, I got a team select, then I can quick manage. Why is Cabrian Hayes in there? All right, pitch, pop-up, pitch, walk, pitch, single, bases loaded. Gary De Silva gives up an RBI single, strikeout, RBI, hit by pitch, and a ground out. Come on now, Gary. Let's fly through this. Ooh, all right. No runs there, no runs there. 1 run for the Pirates. All right, we have a 3-3 game here at the top of the 7th. Pitch, strikeout, pitch, fly out, pitch, single. I'll give him another one. Pitch, walk. Pena's 2 for 3 on the day. Loves lefties, though. Boy. Scary. Energy is okay. He's given up 7 hits. I'm pulling you, Gary. Too many times I don't pull. I'm going to pull. Let's bring in... Oh, did I bring the rookie? No. Let's bring in Barlow. Joe Barlow. Pitch, ground out. Very well done. So Hayes is at third base, I see, but Choi and McCutchen are still in there. All right, Davis, pitching change. Davis grounds out. Gonzalez strikes out. Hayes walks. Ian Happ singles. Brian Reynolds to be the hero. He flies out. Melendez singles. Walker, pinch runner. Hold on. Pinch runner. Pick off first. Pick off first. Pick off first. Pitch. Double play. Well done. And Melton flies out. The G-Man. The G-Man. Defensive substitution. The G-Man singles. He's 2 for 4 on the day. G-Man Choi, 2 for 4. Now here's McCutchen, who singles as well, bringing G-Man with his 14 speed from first to third. Oh my goodness. The veterans, Choi and McCutchen, are both 2 for 4 on the day. Oh my. All right, now at the plate we have Rojas, batting .296 on the year. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Can he bring Choi home? Strikes out. Castro, little sac fly, buddy. Thank goodness. Sac fly to bring in a run. And then Davis, fielder's choice. All right, we're up 4-3. We're going to bring in Phillips to close it out. Let's go, big boy. Get me that save. Fly out. Strike out. Ground out. The Pirates defeat the Astros 4-3 thanks to the game-winning sac fly. If we go to the playoffs and Bednar is a beast, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at all. Disgusting. Evan Phillips gets the save. Joe Barlow gets the win. G-Man Choi was 2 for 4 with 2 runs on the day, coming in last second for a couple of tired players. Good decision from GM Dad coming down to see the manager and saying, listen, I've seen their legs, I see that they're tired, this is the difference, this is the change that I want you to make, and they were worth it. Wow. Alrighty, so nice win to start off September, very well done. Let's get some simulation done now in this month. Auto fix that in AAA. 12-2 loss. Wonderful against Houston. Now we're playing the Reds. 1-0 win, 4-1 loss, 6-1 win. Now a series against the Twins. 5-3 loss. Rojas out 1 to 2 weeks. Woo. I'm going to throw him on the 10-day. Let's let him relax a little bit. 9-8 loss. Okay, hold on. Got to fix the lineup then if he's on the 10-day. We're going to go... Let's go G1 Bay and his speed to be lead off for just 10 days right there. G1. Actually, DH against lefties, we're going to go... Let's bring in McCutchen. McCutchen's going to DH, everyday DH for 10 days. All right. Back to the calendar. We need one more player. I shouldn't have put him on the IL. Call up one more guy. Just call up someone random from single A. Actually, it has to be someone on the 40-man. Connor Scott. Brennan Malone. Max Kranick. Yeah, let's bring Kranick up. There you go. Welcome. All right. And then, wow. Lovely. An 11-0 loss. Nice three-game sweep against the Twins. 5-3, 9-8, 11-0. All right, against the Nationals now. 8-6 win. 3-1 win. Alonso, please don't tell me we're going to get crazy injuries now. 8-1 win against Cleveland. 3-2 win. 6-5 win. 4-1 win. Let's go. That's what I want to see. Let's get back into the lineup. Excuse me. That was win number 100, by the way. Into the lineup we go. So at first base, Bob Franco. He is hot. Looking good. But Pete's going to come in for Bob. Well done, Bob. Pete. Pete, there you go. What's G1 Bay up to? Batting .248, dropped a couple points. All right, series against the Cubs now. 18-4 win. Woo! Big win right there. Let's get Rojas back in the lineup. There you go. There you go. McCutchen batting .429. 6 for 14. Incredible. You're going to come out, buddy. Well done. Thank you for your service. Right? I had him at shortstop for a left-hand pitcher, no DH, but that doesn't exist anymore anyways, so okay. We're on a heater. Let's go. Cubs, Pirates. And now we have one too many players on the roster. Kranick's going to go back down, but let me guess. Let's go through waivers now. Let me guess. I want to send you down to AAA, and now let's go through waivers. Okay, 7-3 win, 5-4 loss. The AAA team goes 64-86 to miss the postseason. Understandable. The AA team goes 60-78. Tough times. All right, Pete is just built different. That's true. Got the arm injury and was supposed to be out 3 to 4 weeks. Came back 11 days later. Average polar bear supremacy. Absolutely. Here against the Royals, 6-1 win, 2-0 loss. Final series of the season against the Reds. We are 103-56, pretty much guaranteed to we're guaranteed to finish atop the NL Central. Let's end it off. 3-2 loss against Cincinnati, 7-5 win. Now to end it off, final game of the season for win number 105. Let's rest up here. Let's pull some people here, actually. Anyone who's tired, I'm going to give rest to here in Cincinnati. Actually, we have Contreras on the mound. Actually, no one's really tired, so we're going to keep it like this. All right, let's roll out. 2-run bomb from somebody there. From from Pete Alonso. Very well done. Second inning. Rauskego. Frank the Tank was right all along. This mess team is feeble. Trade everyone. There you go. 1 run there. Another 3 runs there. Contreras will give you another inning. I just don't want you to be too tired. Yeah, Contreras is doing well, but I don't want him to be too tired. I'm going to bring in Hernandez. Edgar Hernandez. Let's see. Single. Fly out. Fielder's choice. Fly out. Nice. 8th inning. Good. Edgar, you're going to stay in there. Ground out. Ground out. Single. Strikeout. Very good. There we go. No runs there. And to close it out, to finish it off, I'm bringing Quinn Priester just to get some more innings pitched. Strikeout. Single. Strikeout. Walk. 1 run scored. Ground out. And the Pirates win game number 105, winning 6-2 to end off the season. Pete Alonso, player of the game, with 2 home runs, going 2 for 5. And ladies and gentlemen, your Pittsburgh Pirates win the NL Central with 105 points. Let's look at this in terms of all-time history. The last time the Pirates won 105 games or more, let's see this. It's only happened once in history. The 1909 Pittsburgh Pirates. And there you go! That's exactly what I was just looking up. This is the second best record in Pirates history, behind the 1909 110-win Pirates and the 98-win team in 1979. The Pirates also won 103 games in 1902. So 110 in 1909, 103 in 1902. The first time in over a century that the Pirates have won 100 games or more. It's the second winningest season in Pirates history. The last time we were even close to these numbers, the Pirates had 98 wins in 2015, 94 in 2013, nothing else in the 90s until 1992. Wow, wow, wow. And we finish as well. I also want to see how long has it been since winning the NL Central. Last time that the Pirates won the NL Central was 1992, it looks like. Wow, GM Data doing what he can. So we haven't done it yet, but this has been a historic, and I tell you historic, year here in Pittsburgh. The #1 ranked team in the league. 4th for contact, 3rd for power, 3rd for pitching, low on defense and speed, but we've gotten it done. Let's take a second to check out the rankings as we end off the year. Actually, let's let the season officially end. The Pirates have finished the season 105-57, a .648 winning percentage, and won their division. You'll be taking on the winner of the wild card playoff game. All right, so the wild card is between the Mets and the Padres. Thankfully, the Phillies did not make the postseason, so Bednar, Fraudnar, out of the postseason. We don't even have to think about him. It's going to be the winner of the Mets and the Padres versus the Pirates, and the winners of the Dodgers and the Cardinals versus the Braves. Over in the AL, it's the Twins and the Yankees to face Cleveland, and the Orioles and the Blue Jays battle the Birds to face the Angels. Let's look at the league leaders. Some good league leaders right here. Alonso in RBI, Reynolds in base on balls, and in wins above replacement. Let's take a second to check it all out. That's true. So the Pirates are 2 for 2 winning the World Series when they've won 100 games or more. Let's see if we can make it 3 for 3. Batting average in the NL, we finish 4th, 6th, and 7th, and 9th. Oh my goodness. In the AL, yeah, all right. Hits, most hits, Ian Happ 192, Rojas in 4th with 190. Most doubles, Reynolds with 42 there, tied for 5th. Most triples, nobody there. Most home runs, Alonso 2nd in the NL with 42. Tied for 2nd in the entire MLB, 1 behind Bryce Harper. Santander with 33 home runs, 7th most in the NL. RBI, Pete Alonso at 125, the most in the MLB. Well done, my friend. Most runs, Rojas with 100 runs puts him 3rd in the NL. Stolen bases, Rojas once again with 21 stolen bases. Ian Happ as well with 19. How about that? The most in his career, it looks like. Yeah, career high for Ian Happ, stealing 19 bases. Base on balls, Reynolds with 95 leads the MLB. Rojas 79, Happ 75. On base percentage, Reynolds in second, Hayes in third with 414 and 401 respectively. Slugging percentage, Reynolds at 535 puts him 8th in the NL. OPS, Reynolds second at a .948. Wins, getting to the pitchers now. The wins, Contreras had 18 wins to tie him for 5th most. Keller had 17 to tie him for 8th most. Least amount of losses, De Silva tied for 3rd, or tied for 2nd technically, with Strider and Irwin in 1st. De Silva and Allard both with with only 6 losses on the year. Contreras only with 7. Keller only with 7 as well. That tells me that our losses often came from our relief pitchers. That's what you're telling me here. Most saves, Evan Phillips with 48. Very well done. That is what? 1, 2, 3, third? No. So 1, 2, tied for 3rd. So 4th most. Evan Phillips with 48 saves in the MLB. Let's see the Phillies. Where are the Phillies? Helsley had 29. We wanted to sign him. He didn't want to come here. All right. Next up, ERA, the lowest ERA in the league. We have Contreras at 3.31 in 11th. At least home runs allowed. We see nobody here. Mitch Keller tied for 12th, I guess, at 20 home runs allowed. Most shutouts. Do we have anybody up here? Doesn't look like it. Keller with 1. Strikeouts. Gary De Silva with 208 strikeouts. Where am I looking? 200. That's actually the least most of his career, despite pitching 222 innings. He had 5 more strikeouts in 15 less innings last year. But good bounce back numbers, a bit better than last season's ERA and WHIP. That's good. As well, yeah, that's it. And then we look at complete games. Any complete games out here? 2 from De Silva, very good. Looking at innings pitched, De Silva 4th most at 220. Walks allowed, least most walks allowed. Not seeing anybody. Colby Allard at 56. Whip, lowest whip. Watch me whip all the way down to 25th for Flaherty at 1.26. Pitching WAR. De Silva had a 4.4 pitching wins above replacement. Very valuable pitcher, we see. Well done. Batting WAR. So Reynolds finished atop the NL and 3rd in the league, as the league's technically you could pretty much call them the league's most valuable batter. 3rd most valuable batter in the league at a 7.6 WAR. Didn't he get into the 9s once? No, he had 10 2 years ago. Then 7.3, now 7.6. Extremely valuable and worth at $27 million. And look at Hayes and Happ, 6.3 and 6.2. Very valuable batters here in Pirates, as 3 of the top 7 coming from Pittsburgh. Batting average, and we're back to the top. All right, so there are your season stats, ladies and gentlemen. Looking at the standings, if you are curious, the Pirates, we had the winningest season in the league. Actually, the Braves had 105 as well, but we had more runs scored. Is that the tiebreaker? We had more runs scored, so I guess I'm going to call us the top team. We have, yeah, that's true. We have the Z next to us, so that means clinched division and best record in the league. Yes, best record in the MLB going to the Pittsburgh Pirates. How do you like that? Looking finally at the player stats, just in our team. I just want to see the wins above replacement for our team. And then sort. So Reynolds 7.6, the big guys. Rojas 4.2. Rodriguez, really? Andy Rodriguez 3.3. Johnson 3.1. Davis 2.8. Cruz, how much longer is he out for? 2 to 3 weeks. All right. He may miss the first round if we're going to make it. Negative 0.2 for Nick Gonzalez. At batting 202. Yeah, he's not going to start the postseason, I don't think. And for pitchers... Pitchers. 4.4 De Silva, Keller, Flaherty, Contreras, Eichhoff, Allard. Good. Any negatives? Negative 0.1, for Jordan Hicks. We can live with that. All right, so let's see who we're going to be facing in this first round. The first thing I want to do is take Nick Gonzalez out of shortstop. Can Bob Franco play there? No, he cannot. G1 Bay. He had better numbers. Not crazy, but better numbers. Or Castro even. Yeah, actually Castro, yeah. Castro will be our everyday shortstop to replace O'Neal Cruz for the moment. Is Nick Gonzalez anywhere else? Yeah, Nick Gonzalez comes out for Castro. Nick Gonzalez comes out for... Actually, Castro's already in here, eh? He's already second base. So that means actually Johnson will go second base, and Castro will go shortstop. Actually, I'm going to put it like that. And same thing again. Actually, no. Castro stays here. Gonzalez. Yeah, all right. Perfect. So we have the lineup ready. Let's see who we're going to be facing, who's going to win the wild card. Let me just take a quick sip of water. Between this and the career simulation, I've been doing a lot of talking recently. Let's check it out. 1-0. The Mets are up 1-0 in their series. One more day. And the Mets are through. Look at that. The Mets take down the Padres in 2 games, and we will face the New York Mets in the NLDS. All right, game number 1, we're ready to go. The Cardinals swept the Dodgers in 2 games. The Twins beat the Yankees in 3, and the Orioles beat the Blue Jays in 3. So it's going to be Mets and Pirates, the 2 teams that we have had series with in MLB The Show history. Oh, my Star Trek Resurgence update file is here. Perfect. We've had 3 series over the last, 4 games? The Oakland Athletics, the New York Mets, and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Mets most recently before the Pirates, and we're facing them in the NLDS. So Mets, Pirates, Cardinals, Braves, Twins, Guardians, Orioles, Angels. Let's see what happens here. Let's go Pirates. Thank you, James. Appreciate that, despite the acronym. All right, so we're going to have Gary DeSilva on the mound to start it off. He is our ace. He's going to open it up, despite having some struggles as of the last couple postseasons. Let me just make sure that we have the right guys in our lineup here. So I'm going to go ahead and remove Quinn Priester, I think, from the MLB. Why is Luis Ortiz up here? Why does the game do some of these things? Luis Ortiz, remove from the playoff roster. Okay, I got to add a replacement first. So I want Andrew McCutchen on the playoff roster here. Add the playoff roster. Very good. Now we're at 27. Anyone else? Ji-Man Choi. Yeah, add to playoff roster. Who do you think I am? Anyone else has to be added? I just got here. Assume we're in the playoffs. Yes, we're in the NLDS. No wild card this season, thankfully. We ended the season with 105 wins, the second winningest season in Pirates history, and the first time since 1909. Yeah, look at that stash, eh? The last 2 times the Pirates won 100 games or more, they won the World Series. So let's see if we can do the same thing this year. Anyone else has to get called up? No, so 2 have to send down. No, MLB roster. Franco stays, Bay stays. Ortiz is going to go. What did I say? I pressed sort. Aiden Hill, is he getting paid to... I guess he kind of is, but that's also what you have to pay after he carries you to a cup, right? Remove from playoff roster. It's like, is it too much? I would lean yes, but he just won you a cup, and if he continues to do that and be your starter, then no problem. But that's the question, right? I would almost remove Nick Gonzalez, actually. We have so many players, and he didn't do well in the season. He bat 202 this year. Yeah, Nick Gonzalez, buddy. I'm sorry. I'm removing you from the playoff roster. All right, so we are ready to go. Here is our lineup. We have McCutchen, Franco, Choi, Davis, and Bay on the bench as hitters. In the pitching rotation, DeSilva, Contreras, Flaherty, Keller, and Allard, with Eichhoff and Priester. He made it as the long relief. Cabrera, Barlow, Ferguson in mid-relief, Hicks as the setup man, and Evan Phillips as our closer. Ladies and gentlemen, Game 1 of the NLDS for the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the New York Mets here at PNC Park, I believe. It's Gary DeSilva versus Chris Paddock on the mound. Let's go into this one. They had a 97-65 record. Let's do it at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. DeSilva on the mound. Here's our lineup ready to go. Showtime. Huh? It's all starting off with Jeff McNeil at the plate against Gary DeSilva. First pitch, strikeout, strong start. Brandon Nimmo flies out, and Rafael Devers, pitch double, understandable. Brett Beatty, 83 overall, grounds out. All right, so 2 years ago, heartbreak in the wild card. Last season, even bigger heartbreak. Up 1-0, up in the 8th inning of game number 2, and we choke it. Now in this 3rd year, we rid ourselves of David Bednar, And this team is at the plate, ready to go. First swing belongs to you, Josh Rojas. He leads off with a double here at home in front of the fans. Rojas on second. Ian Happ grounds out. Reynolds is a hit by the pitch. He gets to first base. Pete Alonso against his old team, the team he was with for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years. They didn't want to pay him what he thought he was worth. He went to free agency, signed with Pittsburgh, who was on the upswing, and it's been great since then. He's at the plate. Swing, fly out. Santander pops up. All right, second inning. Henry Tyner singles. Tristan Casas double play. Well done. Francisco Lindor fly out. All right, Tamar Johnson now at the plate. He strikes out. Ke'Bryan Hayes, 89 overall. Bat 305 on the year. The best season of his career by far. Let's go. Swing, strikeout. Andy Rodriguez grounds out. Sean Bouchard flies out. Ashford strikes out. McNeil grounds out. All right, bottom of the third for Rodolfo Castro, who's replacing the injured O'Neal Cruz. He bat 284 on the year in 225 appearances. Did very well the year prior as well. He deserves these at-bats. Swing, single from Castro. That gets him on for Rojas, who strikes out. Happ singles. That gets Castro over to third. Runners on the corners for Brian Reynolds. With anyone else, I might try a pop fly. Reynolds, though, batting .311 on the year, 25 home runs, 87 RBI, the third most valuable batter in the NL, and was it of the league as well? Swing for the Stars, and you run with a RBI single! Brian Reynolds gets on first, and the Pirates are up 1-0. Pete Alonso strikes out. Santander pops up. All right, we're up 1-0 here in Pittsburgh. Well done by Rodolfo Castro to get to third, and he gets home as well. Brandon Nimmo strikes out. Devers flies out. Beatty singles. Tyner pops up. Bottom of the fourth. Johnson grounds out. Hayes grounds out. Rodriguez strikes out. All right, top of the fifth now. Casas singles. Lindor sack bunt gets him over to second. Who's this guy? Sean Bouchard from California. Pitch, sack bunt to third. So here's Ashford with 2 outs. Can't do the sack fly. It was a single, sack bunt, small ball. Pitch, hit by pitch. Jeff McNeil. Oh. 2 RBI double for McNeil. Single, bunt, hit by pitch, double. Nimmo flies out. All right, we're down 2-1 here in the bottom of the fifth. Castro solo bomb for Rodolfo Castro. He's doing it all himself tonight with the run. The 2 runs belong to him. Castro's 2 for 2. And he said, trust me over Gonzalez. And that is why. Rojas now flies out. Happ solo bomb for Ian Happ. We're up 3-2. Brian Reynolds grounds out. Alonso singles. Santander flies out. Whoo! Okay, top of the sixth, and the Pirates are up 3-2. Devers strikes out. Hayes' next at-bat is going to be a 2-run bomb. All right, Landon, you called the Zach Benson pick at 13 when it was back at number 8. Or number 9. Let's see if you called this one as well. Beatty strikeout. Tyner strikeout. De Silva is dealing. Johnson walks. Oh my goodness. Ke'Bryan Hayes at the plate for the 2-run bomb. Landon, so help me. Oh, the RBI double. That's good enough. We'll take it. Landon, the savant, sees the future. The crystal ball told him, maybe just partially. And now Rodriguez grounds out. Castro strikes out. Rojas walks. It is Ian Happ at the plate with runners on first and second. He strikes out. Woo, almost came true. Almost came true. And the Musty pick, that's true. Yep. All right, top of the seventh. We're up by 2. De Silva, 6 strikeouts in 6 innings. Let's keep going. Pitch, strikeout. Pitch, ground out. Pitch, strikeout. Well done. Well done. Brian Reynolds at the plate here, bottom of the 7th. Single, leadoff single against Jameson Tylan. And now it's Pete Alonso who strikes out. Santander, 2-run bomb from Santander, who was 0 for 3 on the day. He's now 1 for 4 with a huge 2-run bomb. 6-2 Pirates. Oh my goodness. Johnson singles. Hayes with the RBI double again. Back-to-back RBI doubles to bring in Tamar Johnson. You got to think pitching change here. Yeah. Single, strikeout, 2-run bomb, single, double. Now Brooks Raleigh is in. Rodriguez grounds out. Castro singles. Runners on the corner for Rojas, who flies out. All right. Top of the 8th. De Silva, 8 strikeouts through 7 innings. We're up by 5. pitch, pop-up, pitch, ground out, pitch, walk. Rafael Devers strikes out. Woo-hoo-hoo. Bottom of the 8th now. Happ. Tim Meza's out. Double for Ian Happ to lead it off. Ground out. Walk. Fly out. Ground out. Top of the 9th. De Silva's been amazing, but I got to rest him a little bit here. I got to rest him. I also want to get Phillips into the action. So we're up by 5. It's a 5-run lead. Phillips, just finish it off, buddy. Strikeout, strikeout, walk, fielder's choice. All right, that's game 1. That is game 1. De Silva, player of the game, 8 innings pitched. He only gave up 5 hits, 1 walk, 2 earned runs, and 9 strikeouts from the young 21-year-old. And that's a big game 1 victory, 7 to the final. All right, game number 2 now, headed into it with a 1-0 series lead. Let's start flying through these a little bit more quickly. Game number 2, not too fast though, still the playoffs here. And De Silva bouncing back from last year is very good to see because he had a tough postseason the last couple of years. All right. Roncy Contreras is on the mound now. He had, I think, 12 strikeouts in 5 innings last year when he came in to relieve Gary De Silva, who got pulled in the 2nd inning. That's what got him the 2nd spot in the rotation, and he held on to it. He had a 3.31 ERA this year, the best season of his career. Let's see if he can continue to deliver in the postseason. Pop-up, ground-out, and pop-up to start the 1st inning. Strikeout, single, strikeout. Hold on, 2 outs, runners on 1st and 2nd for Santander. A walk to load the bases. It's Tamar Johnson with 2 outs and the bases loaded. He flies out. Beatty ground out, Tyner flying out, Casas ground out. Bottom of the 2nd for Hayes, strikeout, single for Rodriguez. Castro fielder's choice to get him to 1st. Rojas single, pop up. All right, Lindor grounds out. Bouchard grounds out. A double there from Ashford. McNeil strikes out, leaving him stranded. Bottom of the 3rd now, Reynolds strikeout. Alonso error gets him to 1st. Tyler McGill on the mound, forgot to mention that. He had a good season. Swing for Santander, single. Runners on 1st and 2nd. Johnson strikes out. Hayes walks to load the bases. Once again, a bases loaded situation here. Andy Rodriguez is up. Good contact. 2 outs, and he strikes out. Nimmo solo bomb. Wow, the 2nd hit of the evening, solo bomb. Devers gets an error. An error gets him to 1st. Single, runners on the corners, sack fly, strikeout, stolen base, hit by pitch, walk. Contreras, what are you doing? Dom. Salut Data, crazy how the Habs got on the Ryan Bacher career simulation. Salut mon ami, I hope you enjoyed it. It was a tough first few years for the Canadians, but they did well. Do we pull Contreras? He's still only given up 3 hits. But error, hit by pitch, walk, bases loaded with 2 outs to Zach Ashford. Do we give it to Contreras? He still has a lot of energy. I'm going to give it to him. Pitch, strikeout, well done. Very well done. Okay, we're still in this game down 2-0. Castro single, very good. Rojas fly out. Happ 2-run home run, and we're right back in it, ladies and gentlemen. Ian Happ with a huge 2-run bomb, and we're now tied at 2, despite the hits being 7-3 in our favor. Reynolds ground out, Alonso ground out. All right, McNeil singles to lead off. Nimmo walks. Contreras, you're scaring me, buddy. Devers strikes out. Beatty grounds out. Runners on 2nd and 3rd for Tyner, who strikes out. Contreras gets out of a tough situation again. Santander fly out. Johnson double, good. Hayes with the RBI single. That puts us up 3-2. Rodriguez singles. Runners on 1st and 2nd. Castro strikeout. Rojas fly out. All right, 3-2. I think I'm going to pull Contreras at this point. He got out of a couple sticky situations, but it's time to move on here. Let's bring in Ferguson. Caleb Ferguson. Fly out, ground out, fly out. Well done. Ian Happ 2 for 3 on the day. He walks. Very good. Reynolds double play. Alonso fly out. Top of the 7th. Error. Getting Ashford to 1st. Pick off. Pitch single. Pitch strikeout. RBI single from Rafael Devers. Strikeout to Beatty. Tyner singles. Bases loaded for Tristan Casas. Ferguson, buddy, it's all you. Fly out. Well done. 3-3 game. Santander single. Johnson fly out. Hayes fly out. Rodriguez strikeout. All right, let's change up the pitcher here. I'm going to bring in the righty now. Jordan Hicks is coming in against Lindor. Fly out, single, fielder's choice, ground out. Well done. All right, here we go. Bottom of the 8th. Rodolfo Castro, 1 for 3 on the day. Double to lead off. Oh my goodness, I love this man. Rojas, love saying that name. At the plate now. Do we try a little sack bunt and a sack fly? Little bunt sack fly action. Small ball, eh? Let's bunt him over to third. Ian Happ sack fly. Executed brilliantly. 4-3 for the Pirates now. Reynolds also gets a single, and Alonso grounds out. All right, we are up by 1 run, and we're bringing in Evan Phillips to close it out and to give us our second win in this series. Nimmo, Devers, and Beatty on deck. Nimmo strikes out 1 down. Devers grounds out 2 down. Brett Beatty lines out, and the Pirates win 4-3 thanks to a great sack fly to win it. The small ball, GM data from the booth, called down to the manager. Ian Happ, player of the game, 2 for 3 with a home run, 3 RBI, and a walk. And the Pirates lead this series 2-0. Woo! In this best of 5. That is big. That is big, ladies and gentlemen. Up 2-0. 1 win away from the NLCS. Let's keep on rolling. Jack Flaherty will be on the mound against David Peterson for this 3rd game in New York at Citi Field. Yeah, Flaherty on the mound. We're going to keep the entire lineup as it's always been. It's against a lefty, though, so that means we have Davis in our lineup. All right. So Brian Hayes leadoff ground out, Ian Happ ground out, Reynolds ground out, McNeil single, Nimmo strikeout, Devers fly out, strikeout next up. Alonso single, Santander walk, Rojas strikeout, Johnson strikeout, Davis strikeout. Woof, 3 in a row after getting 2 guys on base. Tyner singles, that's the second hit for the Mets. Cassis walk, Lindor strikeout, Bouchard fly out, Ashford strikeout. Well done by Flaherty, get out of that. Castro fly out, Hayes single, just our second hit now. Happ strikes out. And Reynolds walks now, runners on first and second for Big Pete, who strikes out. Not doing much against his old team. McNeil ground out, Nimmo strikeout, Devers grounds out. All right, top of the 4th, Santander ground out, Rojas strikeout, Johnson ground out. Beatty ground out, Tyner strikeout, Cassis ground out, Henry Davis pop-up, Castro ground out, Hayes single, Happ strikeout. Only 5 hits through 5 innings for the, hold on, wait for this 5th inning now. Lindor ground out, fly out from Bouchard, Ashford solo bomb, of course. Solo bomb, of course. 3-3 are the hits. McNeil ground out. Through 5 innings, we have 6 hits and 1 solo bomb. Reynolds ground out. Alonso double. Has some life. Finally, Pete Alonso gets on second. Santander strikes out. Rojas batting 200. Bring him home! A single, at least, to get runners on the corners for Termarr Johnson. Fly out. Error gets Nimmo on first. Devers single. That's it. Bases loaded. Very good. Very good. Tyner fly out. Cassis grand slam. Good job, Jack. This game's a wash. Priester, get in here, buddy. Single, walk, fly out, strikeout. Error gets Davis to first. Castro, okay. Pop up, line out. Strikeout, single, double play. That's great. Reynolds, fly out, single, ground out. Get Eichhoff in here. Strikeout, fly out, single, caught stealing. Bottom of the 9th. Let's just get some other people in here. Let's get McCutcheon in here. Pitching change, strikeout. Let's bring in Choi. He pops up. And let's bring in Bay. And he flies out. Beautiful. 5-0 shutout for the Mets. David Peterson, 8 strikeouts over 6 innings. One of the best offenses, some of the best bats in the league, and we get shut out by the Mets. All right, we're still up 2-1 and still just 1 win away from ending it. I don't want to see this go to a 5th game. Let's close it out. Now the question is, do we put Mitch Keller on the mound for Game 4, or do we turn back to Gary De Silva, whose energy... Where's Gary? Right here, sorry. His energy's back to full. Do we turn to Gary, or do we start it off with Mitch Keller, or maybe put out Gary just to say he's going to do the first 3 innings? Any suggestions here on the starting pitcher for this game while I take a sip of water? I would lean maybe let's go De Silva to start it off, but put a 3-inning cap on it. Gary, 2 votes for Gary. All right, let's go big Gary. Gary, 3 votes Gary. All right, Gary De Silva. Do we put a cap on him? We'll see how he's doing. Dabrowski doesn't trust him, but this postseason he's been doing well. Let's end it in New York. Rojas ground out. Happ single. Reynolds fly out. Short leash for the future, though. Yeah, fair enough. Single. Runners on the corners for Santander, who grounds out. Leadoff walk for McNeil. Nimmo pop up. Devers sack bunt. Beatty ground out. All right. Johnson ground out. Hayes hit by pitch. You know what? Let's go crazy. Steal second, buddy. Caught stealing. Ground out. It wasn't going to happen anyways. Tyner pop up. Casas solo bomb. Beautiful. Lindor double. Bouchard strikeout. And then another strikeout. All right, so through 2 innings, De Silva's given up 2 hits, and he striked out 3, I think. Let's see. Castro fly out. Rojas error. Gets him to second. What? An error gets him to second. Wow. Did someone throw it away going to first or something? Can I see the game log? What happened here? Castro fly. Rojas reaches base on a throwing error by shortstop Lindor. He overthrew it at first and he made it to second. Look at that. All right, so 1 out and Rojas is on second. Happ walks. Yeah, single and overthrow. Yeah, that's what it was. Happ gets to first. We have runners on first and second for Brian Reynolds, who grounds out, but runners now on second and third, advancing the runners for Pete Alonso, who flies out. 1 more mistake for De Silva. I don't know if Gary can see the lineup around a 3rd time. That's why I'm going to give him 1 mistake. Ground out, ground out, ground out. All right, I might stop it after that. Santander strikeout, Johnson strikeout, Hayes strikeout. Beautiful. De Silva, thank you for your service. We're going to move over to Mitch Keller. He only gave up 1 run. It's not the worst thing. 2 hits and 1 run. Mitch Keller now on the mound. Ground out, strikeout, ground out. Beautiful. Randy Dobnak, 79 overall, is just shutting us down. Andy Rodriguez strikes out. Castro, solo bomb from Castro. He's been a hero. This game's tied at 1. Thank you very much. Rojas single, Happ pop up. Reynolds ground out. All right, 1-1 bottom of the 5th. Lindor solo bomb. Bouchard ground out. Ashford fly out. McNeil strike out. Top of the 6th now. Big Pete batting 267. He strikes out. Santander gets a walk. Johnson double play batting 154. Nimmo pop out. Devers strike out. Then another strikeout. Good. Top of the 7th for Cabrian Hayes, who flies out. Rodriguez batting 200. I'm bringing in... Davis is an 81 overall now. Davis, you're coming in now. Davis walks, at least. Castro, who's been a hero, he flies out. And Rojas flies out, too. Bottom of the 7th. Mitch Keller, 1 more mistake, buddy. Ground out, error. That's it. Let's go Hicks. Single, beautiful. Runners on the corners now. Stolen base, ground out, walk. Bases loaded for McNeil, grand slam. He lines out. All right, at least. We're down by 1 run. Ian Happ batting .429 this postseason at the plate. We just need 1. Ian Happ against Matt Whistler strikes out. Reynolds, a leadoff, not a leadoff, excuse me, but a triple for Brian Reynolds. Pete, please, sack fly to bring him home, please. And he strikes out. Come on, Pete, 91 overall. Santander, can you redeem him? Stranded with a triple. No, I never, no. I never swear. That's something you'll never hear on the channel. Pinky promise. Data guarantee. You'll never hear a single word in any language. Bottom of the 8th. Nimmo double, amazing. Fly out, single, run, score, double play. Great. Johnson batting 143, you're out. I'm bringing in Bob Franco. He's been hot. All right, let's hop in and see it, ladies and gentlemen. Down by 2 in the 9th inning. If we can go ahead and win this one, we're through to the NLCS to face the Braves. If not, we're off to Game 5. After winning the first 2 games, we're on the brink of losing the next 2. Josh Hader comes out to close it. Of course he does. Against Bob Franco. Let's go, Bobby. First at-bat of the postseason. Here at Citi Field. The delivery. Woo! Outside. Circle. Delivery. Swung on. Fouled back. 99 mile per hour, 2-seam. 1-1 count. The delivery. High. Good take. 2-seam up high. 99 mile per hour again. 2-1 count. The delivery. Woo! Takes, but again, 2-seam going 99. 2-2 count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Franco, with a lot of pressure on his shoulders, swings on it, and he finds... No, he doesn't find the gap, but he couldn't get the first. That's a great defensive play by McNeil. I thought he was going to find the gap. Well done by Franco, but McNeil swallows it up. He dove for that one. Well done. Yeah, look at that. Woo! Then getting over to first. That's really pretty. Well done. Unlucky. Brian Hayes 0 for 2 on the day at the plate now. The delivery. Hayes swung on right away. Is it going to stay? No. Goes foul. He's batting .385 in the postseason. He was hit by a pitch earlier on. Ah, he wanted that one. He liked that one. I guess he was just a bit late on it. Delivery. Swung on again. Foul once more. Quickly finds himself down 0-2. The delivery. Swung on and foul once more. Getting contact 3 times in a row now. Still down 0-2. Fouled 3 consecutive pitches. Takes that one. The slider inside. Well done. Good take. 1-2 now. Hader, his 10th pitch. The delivery. Swung on. And once again, right to... Hold on, McNeil. Oh, I thought he was going to fumble it. Right to McNeil. There's out number 2. Henry Davis up now. He walked in the 7th inning. We're down by 2 with 2 outs. Not looking good. But Henry Davis, 81 overall. He's up here. First pitch. Swung on. Fouled away. Swung on again, but once more can't find the gap. And the Mets win 3-1 with 3 consecutive ground outs to end it in the 9th. And we're off to Game 5, ladies and gentlemen. Off to Game 5. Lindor 3 for 3 with a home run on the day. Unlucky. 3 ground outs in the bottom of the 9th. Alright, so it all comes down to this. Do we make some changes? Let me just talk really loud so I don't get copywritten for any of this music that's playing. Okay. Hold on. Calendar, advance. Here we are. Here we are. What changes are we making to this lineup? Castro has been incredible. Johnson's going to the bottom of the order, batting 143. I'd almost take him out. But who would I put? Ji-Hwan Bae could go. Johnson's good. He's going to go to the bottom of the lineup. Rodriguez is coming out for Davis. Even though Rodriguez is 2 for 10, Davis is 0 for 4. But I'm going Davis. Brian Hayes has been very good. Alonso's been killing me. Alonso's going to go 6th. 7th, actually, even. Hayes 6th. Castro 4th. He's been on fire. Rojas hasn't been good in the leadoff, actually. You know what? Castro's leading off. And I'm going to put Hayes number 4, Rojas number 6. No, Alonso 6, Rojas 7. There you go. There's our lineup, ladies and gentlemen, for Game 5 back in Pittsburgh. Who do we put on the mound for this one now? I would think we go back to Contreras. De Silva has full energy, but he got roughed up a little bit at the start of the last one. I think we're going to go Contreras. He had a 1.8 ERA in how many innings pitched? It doesn't show us here. But like 6 innings pitched, I think. So Contreras will be on the mound. This is our lineup. Castro, Happ, Reynolds, Hayes, Santander, Alonso, Rojas, Davis, and Johnson. 1 win away from the NLCS. Up 2 games to none. 2 wins, 2 losses. All comes down to this, Game 5 against Chris Paddock in Pittsburgh. Let's play ball. Contreras on the mound. It was 5 innings pitched. He had 5 strikeouts in 5 innings, 1.8 ERA against Jeff McNeil. First pitch, leadoff walk. Great way to start. Nimmo walks as well. What's his walks per 9? Back-to-back walks to start it off. Strikeout. Fly out. Thank goodness. Let's go. Contreras, last time, that's a couple times where he got in a bad spot. He got out of a sticky situation twice last game. So, once again, doing that. Castro flies out to lead off. Happ strikes out. Reynolds strikes out. Single from Casas. Again! Runners on first and second with no outs again. Double play and a strikeout. He once again gets out of it. Contreras, man, you're killing me. Hayes flies out. Santander walks. Alonso, 2-run home run from Pete Alonso. His first home run of the series. Getting moved back in the lineup. Woke him up a little bit. And Alonso puts us up 2-0. Rojas with a solo bomb right after. Alonso and Rojas were both moved back in the lineup. And they both get home runs in this first, in their first at-bat in the second inning. Yeah, we'll do some more pickoffs. Yeah, I'll do that. But wow. Alonso and Rojas showing up 3-0. Davis grounds out. Johnson grounds out. All right. McNeil fly out. Nimmo single. Pick off first. Pitch. Double play. How about that, Dabrowski-Ego? All right. Castro. We're up 3-0 in the bottom of the third. Single from Castro. That's why we put him there. Happ fielder's choice. Reynolds walks. Hayes, 1 run scores on the RBI single from Cabrian Hayes. Santander pops up. Alonso grounds out. All right, Brett Beatty, top of the 4th. Leadoff double. Great. Pick off. Pitch, ground out. Pick off. Pitch, strikeout. That's the magic formula. Pick off. Pitch, 1 run scored. Pick off first pitch, ground out. All right, 4-1. Bottom of the 4th now. Rojas pop up. Davis ground out. Johnson line out. They've been terrible at the bottom of the order. Pitch ground out to Ashford. McNeil strikes out. Nimmo singles. Pick off. Pitch strikeout. All right. Bottom of the 5th. Castro pops up. Happ doubles. Very good. Reynolds flies out. Hayes pops up. Contreras is tired. I'm going to pull him. He did well through 5 innings. He gave up only 1 run but 6 hits. So we're going to go ahead and pull him now. Let's go ahead and throw Ferguson in there. He pitched 2 innings and had 2 strikeouts when he last played. Pitch, strikeout, pitch, pop-up, and a flyout. Well done. Pitching change for New York as well. We roughed up Jameson Tylan, whatever his name is. We roughed him up last time he was out in 1 1/3 inning. Pitch, pop-up, pitch, ground out. Swing, and swing single. Rojas on first for Davis, who flies out. Through 6 innings, we're up by 3. Hits are tied at 6. Ferguson on the mound here, top of the 7th. Ground out for Lindor. Bouchard error gets him to first. Pick off, pitch, walk. Yikes. Pick off second. Pitch, fielder's choice. Runners on the corners now. Pick off first, safe. Pitch, ground out. Well done to Ferguson to get out of that sticky little jam. Bottom of the 7th, Johnson batting 125. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Is there anyone else who can play second base out here? Can anyone else play second base? G1 Bay can play second. Yeah. G1, get in here, buddy. Swing! Strikeout. Castro with the solo bomb! He's 2 for 4 on the day. He has been electric. And thankfully, that gives us another run. We needed every single one. Hey there, I don't understand MLB The Show. I'll do my best to understand what you don't know. Thanks for being here. And nonetheless, though, doggy. Up 5-1 now. Happ flies out. Reynolds grounds out. All right. Top of the 8th. I'm going to keep Ferguson in there. Strikeout, single, fly out. Well done. Bottom of the 8th. Hayes, pitching change. He strikes out. Santander singles. Alonso singles. Runners on first and second for Rojas, who flies out. Davis grounds out. All right. 9th inning now. The Pirates are up by 4. Evan Phillips to close it out. I don't know if I want to jump in. I feel like hits come more often when you jump in. I don't know if I want to do it. Let's try to get an out first. Pitch, ground out. Pitch, strikeout. Yeah, now we can hop in. Let's do Evan Phillips. We are 1 out away from making it to the NLCS to face the Atlanta Braves. Hey, Mackenzie, welcome to the stream. Data, how could I forget it's Friday night? Of course, with everything coming in recently with all the breaking news, with the drafts, all the stuff going on in the channel. Easy to forget that we're here on Friday night. Appreciate you being here, though, in the stream. As always, one of our most consistent live stream viewers. Evan Phillips 1 out away against Zach Ashford, who is 2 for 13 in the series. Actually, should we watch it or should we do it? Nah, let's watch it. Don't want to cheese anything, you never know. Has Frodnar found a new team to hunt in the Mets? No, Frodnar is on the Phillies. We traded him in the Evan Phillips trade. And here he is. Here's Evan Phillips, the guy we got in the Frodnar deal. Phillips, swing and a miss for Ashford. 1-1 now. 1 out away from the NLCS. Ooh, slider. I'm just not going to give it to us. Which pitch? I'm not sure which pitch you're referring to there. 2-1 pitch. Outside again, the 4-seam. Jeff McNeil on deck. 3-1 count. Got to throw a strike here, buddy. Let's go. The delivery swung on, fouled. Full count. Down to the last strike. The fans are on their feet. Come on, Evan. To close it. On base. Oh, come on, he finds... Come on! We were just 1... Oh, wait! The Pirates win! Zach Ashford tries to make it to second base, and the Pirates win! The Pirates are through the NLCS to face the Atlanta Braves, eliminating the New York Mets in 5 games. Ashford pushing for second, trying to do what he could for his team. I understand why he tried it, but I don't think it was the right decision. Zach Ashford gets out, sliding into second, as he got some contact on the Evan Phillips pitch with the full count. I'm standing and holding the mic over here. Oh my goodness, what a finish. 0 days since the Mets last Metsed. Contreras gets the win. Alonso goes 2 for 4. And ladies and gentlemen, your Pittsburgh Pirates are through to the NLCS. I'm not sure for the first time in how long, but they are through. Talk loud, so no copyright. All right. And Fred Van Vliet's going to the Houston Rockets. Wow, 3 years, $130 million. Must be nice. Must be nice. Nay, welcome to the stream, buddy. You're coming at a great time here. The Pirates have won the National League Division Series and will be taking on the Braves in the National League Championship Series. All right, let's go ahead. Actually, what's going on here? I thought I was... Okay, I got a little... got some spam here. All right, let's go to that first game against the Braves. Now this will be a 7-game series. 7-game series, and we're going to keep the lineup as we just changed it. It worked very well. Castro as leadoff has been incredible. Castro will continue to lead off even against lefties, I believe. Castro can go there, and Hayes can go here, and then Rojas and Alonso like that. And Johnson batting 125. I'd be tempted to bring in G1 Bay, or even switch Rojas from DH, and then the new DH can be Andrew McCutchen maybe, or even Endy Rodriguez. I don't know. I'll give Tamar Johnson another game. Maybe he just needs to get a little bit of a break here and put a little try facing a new team. Maybe that's what he needs. But yeah, Got that baby on video. You got the win on video? Is that it? I don't know. I wouldn't say I follow the NBA. I would. How can I put this? I know the NBA. I guess you could say. I know the top players. I know which teams are good, which teams are bad. I can tell you about what stat lines mean. Simple stuff like that. But I'm not really interested in the NBA very much. I know it. I follow it loosely when I'm eating my cereal and watching the highlights in the morning. But I wouldn't say I'm really into it. No. Texas sports fans are having a good day, absolutely. All right, so it's the Pirates and the Braves in the NLCS, the Twins and the Angels in the ALCS. It's shaping up to be a good World Series no matter what. Let's get this party started. Game 1 of the NLCS, Gary De Silva versus Spencer Strider. How about that for a matchup here on the mound, here at PNC Park? The two best teams in the MLB, the two teams that won 105 games, by the way. The two best teams in the MLB facing off in the NLCS. Let's get this party started. Michael Harris II leading off. How are the Twins? They made it. It's 2026, buddy. All right. Yeah, it's like it's their conference final, basically. Pitch to lead it off, strikeout. Well done. A great way to start. Gordon doubles. Okay. Acuna Jr., of course, he's going to be the guy we got to look out for. He doubles. Ground out from Riley. Albies strikes out. You know what? I should have taken a second to look at the lineup a little bit more closely. I didn't do it for the Mets, and I didn't do it for the Braves yet. After this game, we'll do that. Castro strikes out. Happ flies out. Yeah, look at that stash, buddy. The battle of the stashes, eh? Strider has a good one, too. Gary, look at that stash. Beautiful. Grissom grounds out. Carroll strikes out. Matt Olson grounds out. Hayes single. Well done. Santander error gets him to first. Alonso, yikes. Rojas, strikes again. Runners on the corners for Henry Davis, who strikes out. Murphy strikeout. Harris fly out. Gordon single. Acuna Jr. pop up. Johnson strikeout. Castro single. Happ strikeout. Reynolds fly out. Riley ground out. Albies double. Grissom sack bunt gets him to third. Corbin Carroll grounds out. Hayes grounds out. Santander walks. Alonso strikes out. Rojas singles. Runners on first and second for Henry Davis, who grounds out. Olson walks. Murphy double play, all right. And Harris singles. Gordon strikes out. Bottom of the fifth, down 1-0. Johnson strikes out. Castro pops up. Happ singles. Reynolds strikes out. Acuna Jr., 97 overall. Pitch pop-up. Riley singles. Albies strikes out. Grissom strikes out. Bottom of the sixth. Fly out, strikeout, single. Only our fifth hit of the evening. Pete Alonso on first. Rojas walks. Henry Davis, 0 for 10 this postseason, strikes out. Carroll, leadoff double. Olson grounds out. Murphy, RBI double. Harris pop-up. Gordon, RBI single. Double. Runners on second and third. You're out of here, Gary. And the game is just slipping away from us here. Barlow's coming in. Hasn't pitched yet this postseason. There you go. There you go. Down 5-0. Forget it. 4 runs in the 7th inning. Why can we not get any hits here?
Now pitching for Atlanta, number 26, Bernardo Chavez.
Hold on. Bottom of the 9th. Runners on the corners. Down by 5. No outs.
Your attention, please.
McCutcheon at the plate. Let's hop in. So we jump all the way to the bottom of the 9th inning. We're down 5-0. We have runners on first and third. No outs. Andrew McCutcheon at the plate. Let's see if the captain can do it for us. But that's a tough game 1. We fell apart at the end. That 7th inning killed us. Gary. Why can't I team select? Yeah, please team. Why can't I team select? Why can't I team select? Now I have to swing or something? Can I call for time? Oh my goodness. Sorry, I'm trying to find... Is there a button to call time? There you go. That's the button to call time. I was clicking on everything to try to find the button to call time. There you go. Team select. That's a joke. Why couldn't I do that? All right. Second pitch now. Swung on. Foul. Yeah, down on the D-pad. I totally forgot about that one. Thanks. Quickly down 0-2. Beautiful. Swing and a miss. Great. Runners on first and second with 1 out now for Rodolfo Castro. 2 for 4 on the day. There you go. Nice little down the middle strike. That's what we love. Down 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Well done. Take a bow. Runners on first and third. No outs. 1 out. 2 outs. Now here's Ian Happ. Will we strand 2 runners when we need them in the bottom of the 9th? Happ got some contact on that one. Fouled to the left. Ooh, good take. Good take. Force him up high. The delivery. Fouled away once again. 1 and 2, down to our last out in this first game of the 7-game series. The delivery gets, okay, finds a gap, good. RBI single, very well done. Don't go to third, very good. All right, RBI single for Ian Happ. Runners on first and second, pitching change, and now Brian Reynolds comes up, 0 for 4 on the day against Doval. Great, even better pitcher. Batting 3-something, I think, in the postseason, or I think he's doing quite well enough. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. Cutter in the strike zone, call the ball. Davis and Happ on base. A home run here would make it a 5-4 game. Let's go, Brian. Come on, Brian Reynolds. Ooh, that was a nice one, but it's a fly out. Oh, man, that was the pitch. That was a good one. All right, well, at least we got a run. At least we got a run. Spencer Strider, 9 strikeouts over 6 innings, only giving up 5 hits. Gary De Silva, over 6 2/3 innings, gave up 10 hits and 5 runs. Unfortunate, despite his 7 strikeouts. Unfortunate loss. That 7-run 4th inning is what did us in. I forgot, we want to check out the lineups. I totally forgot about that. Since we're not doing NHL here, I'm in a different mindset. So, the Atlanta Braves, let's check them out. 5-1 loss in Game 1. The Atlanta Braves... I gotta go all the way around? Yeah. Braves. There they are. The Atlanta Braves, 92 overall, Michael Harris II. 97 overall, Ronald Acuna Jr. Jack, welcome to the stream, Bello. Thank you for being here. We won the NLDS, but after being up 2-0, it was tied 2-2, and we beat the Mets in a 5-game series. Now we're facing the Braves in the NLCS, and we're down 1-0 in this 7-game series. Ozzie Albies, 94 overall. Grissom, 82. Carroll, 85. Olsen, 87. Murphy, 86 at the bottom of the lineup. Crazy batting lineup for the Atlanta Braves. They're pitching. What's the rotation like? Besides Spencer Strider, who do we see here in Atlanta? So Strider wasn't even... Okay, he got put there because he was... because of the order. 94 overall, Spencer Strider. Makes sense that he really did us in. Kyle Wright likely up next at 88 overall. Aside from that, they're, Ian Anderson, Yanoa, and voila. In my French brain, I'm thinking that's voilot, but that's Voilot, however you would say that from Louisiana. That's why he's from Louisiana. Voilot is how I'm going to call him. Louis Voilot. Salut mon ami, Louis Voilot. And they have Doval, of course, as their closer. All right, so it's a good 2 great pitchers as well. Real Deal Prime, welcome to the stream, buddy. Maybe you can give us some good luck. We're down 1-0 in the NLCS against the Atlanta Braves. Send some good luck my way. Thank you. Let's go. Yes. Canada flag, baby. Let's keep it local. Despite us being on an American team, we have all the Canadian vibes. Let's go. You're from Louisiana? No way, Landon. How about that? Jack Flaherty will be on the mound for this one. He wasn't great against the Mets, but we're going to turn to him now. Let's do it. Game 2 in Pittsburgh. Single to lead off from Harris. Great. Walk, fly out. Fielder's choice, fly out. Thank goodness. Castro walk, a single to lead it off against Kyle Wright. Happ pop up. Reynolds fielder's choice. And a Hayes single. Santander flies out. Grissom single. Carroll strikeout. Olsen walk. Murphy walk. Bases loaded with 1 out for Michael Harris II. Great contact. Pitch, 2-run scores on an RBI single. He's 2 for 2 on the day. Gordon flies out. Acuna Jr., fielder's choice. We're down 2-0 in the bottom of the second. Alonso singles. Rojas walks. Very good. Runners on first and second for Henry Davis, who's batting .083. I'd almost say, like, bunt him over and see what happens. I would actually, you know what? Rodriguez, you're replacing Davis for the rest of the game. Let's go. Rodriguez single. Let's go. Good call from GM Data. Whoo! Kevin Hayes, yeah. It's Brian Hayes, still K. Hayes. Great call there to load the bases. Tamar Johnson, please, I am begging you. I am begging you, Tamar Johnson. Batting 105. Do I bring in somebody else? Bob Franco? Sweet. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate you saying that. Love a good simulation. Choi has better contact than Franco. He has more power, though. More against lefties. Choi would be the choice. G-Man, we're turning to you as DH for the rest of this game. G-Man, buddy. Bases loaded. 34 years of age, 63 overall. Swing for the Stars. Woo! RBI! Oh, double play. But still brings in a run. Double play that brings in a run. All right, we'll take that, G-Man Choi. That's what he did in the regular season as well in our first game against Houston to start the episode in September. All right, it gets us a run. Thank you, G-Man. And Castro walks, runners on the corners. Ian Happ pop up. When I play, it's too easy, so I'm always... There you go. I know exactly what you're talking about. So, substitution here. Rojas... Sorry, at second. No, I can't... Why can't I switch positions? Why can't I switch positions? So I guess I'm going to bring in... Or do I keep Choi at second? Or would that be too crazy? Let's go Pittsburgh, baby. Pirates and Penguins. Do I bring in Bay now? I guess I have to do that. That's too bad. I would have wanted to just switch their positions. But okay, I got to have someone who can play second. G-Man, I don't know if he's mobile enough. How deep into this franchise? It's 2026. Pitch strikeout, pitch ground out, pitch double. The Bay is in. Carroll 2-run bomb. Olsen pop up. Reynolds strikeout. Hayes single. Santander strikeout. Alonso strikeout. Fly out, triple. Strikeout, ground out. We're down 4-1. Down by 3 runs here in the bottom of the 4th. Rojas fly out. Rodriguez ground out. G1 Bay strikeout. Austin Riley walk. With Pittsburgh 2026? Yes. Pick off, then pitch? That's true, eh?
He's safe.
Pick off, pick off, pick off. Pitch, single. That didn't work that time. All right, Flaherty, you're out of here, man. You're done. Quinn Priester. The young Quinn Priester. 25 years of age. Let's see what you got, buddy. Fielder's choice, double play. I'll take it. With the Pittsburgh Penguins, we're in the 2025 postseason, I believe. But here's the 2026 postseason with the Pirates and MLB The Show. In NHL 23 on our channel as well, we're in the 2025 postseason. I still have to record that. With the NHL season being in off-season being in full swing, it's taking a lot of my time. Castro grounds out, Happ strikes out, Reynolds strikes out. The pitching has just been killing us. Wow. Olsen flies out. Murphy grounds out. Harris double. Gordon fly out. Ground out. Walk. Fly out. Single. You're a Sabres fan? Well, we did a Sabres franchise mode on NHL 20, if you're interested in checking that out. NHL 20 here on the channel. Type that into the search bar. Data782, Sabres, NHL 20. You'll find it. Rodriguez, strikeout. Single, stolen base, of course. I wasn't even thinking about that. Pick off second. Pick off second. Pitch, ground out. Grissom walk. Bases loaded for Corbin Carroll. Let's put that ERA on somebody else. Eichhoff, grand slam goes to you, buddy. Sack fly, fielder's choice. Down 5-1. Bay gets a double. Look at that. G1 Bay gets the second. Castro fly out. Hap walk. Reynolds strikeout. Do we have like... When's the last home run? From Castro? Do we have 8 home runs against Atlanta? RBI single from Brian Hayes to make it a 5-2 game. Santander grounds out. Top of the 8th. Strikeout, double, 4 for 4. Michael Harris is 5 for 5 now. Come on. What is that voodoo? Gordon strikes out. Acuna Jr. is good against everybody. Grounds out. All right. Bottom of the 8th. We're down by 3. We're still in it. Let's go. Pete Alonso strikes out. Josh Rojas gets a walk here. Andy Rodriguez, 1 for 3 on the day. He gets a single. That's huge. We are 2 for 4. Excuse me, he is 2 for 4. G1 Bay is 1 for 2 on the day. Excuse me, I got the hiccups here. If a pitcher gives up the base... Excuse me, if pitcher A gives up the base hit... Sorry, I can't read it like that. If pitcher A gives up the base hits and pitcher B gives up the runs will be charged to pitcher A. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's true. I was going to watch the Huskies series after I finished Spectacular Spider-Man. You're watching my Spider-Man series? or unless are you talking about the actual movie Spider-Man? You're watching that in the real world? But the Spider-Man PS4, I did like a 30 episode walkthrough of that back in what, 2018 or 2019? Oh man. But yeah, you should check out the Huskies series. That was probably one of my favorite. That's a really, really fun series. All right, back to the yeah, okay, all right. That's buried deep in YouTube. Those have like 10 views each. If Slim was here right now, he'd be yelling Taylor and Tyler. You're right, Dabrowski. All right, back to reality. Snap back to reality. G1 Bay, he is 1 for 2 on the day. He is what? 254 at. Okay, so he's 1 for 4 in the entire postseason. 1 out, runners on first and second, and we're down by 3. He represents the tying run. Does he have any power? Not really, eh? Do we look to bring in... Is this guy a lefty? Lucas Sims? No, he's a righty. Do we bring in Bob Franco? Kyle Wood, baby! Kronos, hope you're enjoying it. Do we bring in Bob Franco? 52 contact, 54 power... 61 contact, 40 power. Now I'm going to keep G1 in there. G1, my friend. Swing for the stars. Strikes out. Castro, I'm looking at you. Mr. 423, I need to rely on you again. I am once again calling for you, Rodolfo Castro. Swing, walk, okay. Okay, we'll take it. Ian Happ, who had 19 home runs on the year, 90 RBI. The bases are loaded. You represent the go-ahead run. I'm on my feet. I am on my feet. Ian Happ. Swing! The strike. How are we striking out so much? Hicks. Just close it out, Hicks. Walk, single. Just give everybody as many runs as they want. There you go. Just give them a million runs. There you go. Just give it to them. If we score 3 runs in this 9th inning, so help me.
Now pitching for the Rays.
Walk, double play, ground out. Nice. Michael Harris goes 6 for 6. When's the last time a player went 6 for 6 in the postseason, no less? We lose both games in Pittsburgh, and we're off to Atlanta. Down, we've been outscored 12-3 in the first 2 games. I'm not even thinking about it. We're going straight into Game 3. We're going straight into Game 3 at Trust Park. Is that what it's called? And Mitch Keller's on the mound. Yeah, Mitch Keller. I'm looking at you. Let's go, Mitch. First inning. I'm flying through the first 2 innings. Fly. All right. Fly through 2 innings. 2 hits apiece. We're down 1-0. Tamar Johnson flies out. Truist Park? Is that what it is? Okay. Strikeout, ground out. Great. Harris, ground out. Gordon, single. That's a weird pronunciation. Yeah, strikeout, pop up. All right, top of the 4th. Ground out. Fly out. Beautiful. Albies, fly out, ground out, double, strikeout. Ian Anderson, Mr. 80 overall. Come on, let's go. Mitch Keller, baby. Come on. Now looking at the batters. Pete Alonso's 1 for 1. Solo bomb for Pete. 1-1 game. Thank you, Pete. His second home run of the postseason. We're tied at 1. Rojas flies out. Davis strikes out. Johnson strikes out. All right. Mitch Keller, keep it up, buddy. One more inning. Give it to me. Murphy strikes out. Harris flies out. Gordon strikes out. Well done. Castro ground out. Happ strike out. Reynolds ground out. Great. I'm going to pull you, Keller. You've done very well. I want to keep you in case for future reference as well. I think we're going to bring in Contreras here. Contreras is going to come in for a little mid-relief, actually. Let's go. Ground out, single. Fielder's choice, well done. Here we go. Brian Hayes is over. You know what? I would leave Keller. It's all about the energy, though. That's the only real deal. Just because of the energy. If the energy goes too low, it won't be high enough if I need him again in the near future. So even though he's doing very well, I want to pull him for that reason alone. All right, Hayes, line out. Santander, ground out. Alonso, ground out. Beautiful. Bottom of the 7th, Contreras, strikeout. Olsen, pop-up. Murphy, double for Michael Harris with a run bomb. That's a killer. That is a killer. Michael Harris, 2-run home run. And the Braves are up 3-1 here in the bottom of the 7th. Fly out. Ian Anderson. He's going to get pulled, though, here. No, fly out, strikeout. Great. Contreras, I'm going to bring in Phillips for the last couple innings here. Walk, fly out, double play. Very well done. All right, bottom of the 9th. Let's hop in. Top of the 9th, excuse me. Top of the 9th. The Twins are up 2-0 over the Angels as well. But it makes sense that this is a tough series. These are the two best teams in the MLB. We both won 105 games. The Braves have they have an insane lineup. They also won 105 games. We shouldn't feel bad, but we're not done yet. Down by 2 in the top of the 9th with the heart of our order coming up now. Let's go. We can still do this. With Doval on the mound. Team select. There we go. Yeah, the Twins beat the Yankees. Crazy. I could play, yeah, but I prefer to just let it sim. Because I'm not that great either. If it was NHL, it'd be one thing. Well, actually, NHL, I don't mean to say I'm crazy, but I think I'm too good for the computer, where I'd probably just be scoring glitch goals. I'm just going to let it go. First pitch, strike. Doval, second pitch, the delivery. Got some contact on that, straight to the second baseman. And Castro is out at first. Ground out. Ian Happ, he's 0 for 3 on the day, but batting .290 here in the postseason. Doval got through Castro in just 2 pitches, so he's feeling good. Pitch. Oh, swung on first pitch, and that'll get down for a single. Ooh, I think almost a double, but I'm sure. Wait, is he going to second? No. Stays at first. Ian Happ, single. That's it. I agree, Landon. I don't play at all. I hate it. Only be a pro in like NHL 21 we did. Now Brian Reynolds, he's 1 for 3 on the day. Takes that slider, and it's called a strike. Low strike. Batting .194 in the postseason. Makes no sense. Bat over .300 in the season. Had one of the highest pitching wars of the entire league. He's batting .194. I need you now, Brian. Earn your $27 million. Let's go. He represents the tying run. Reynolds! Oh, the 100-mile-per-hour cutter is fouled back. 0-2 count now. With Happ on first. The delivery swung on, fouled once more. The delivery swung once again, and that's a miss. Strikeout for Brian Reynolds. And we're down to our last out before going down 3-0. Brian Hayes at the plate. He still represents the tying run, though. We still have life. First pitch strike on the cutter. Maybe we should have kept Keller in. I don't know. It's such a tough decision to make. RBI double and a 2-run bomb. All right. Manifested, buddy. Kevin Hayes. Fouled back, and we're down to our last strike. 0-2. Is Doval going to get through us in 10 pitches? Swung on and missed. Doval makes it through in 10.
Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh.
Ian Anderson, 80 overall. 8 innings pitched, giving up 3 hits over 8 innings. Ridiculous. Like the 62 overall goalies will get shutouts. Stick to hockey, Hayes. Alright, so we are now down 3 games to none. We have scored a total of 4 runs in 3 games against the Braves. Thoughts? Only one team has come back from down 3-0. The Red Sox in the 2004 ALCS. Where's the offense? O'Neal Cruz is back? You may add him since... Okay, yeah, we're not eliminated. Yeah. All right, so O'Neal Cruz is back in the lineup from his sprained hand or something. There's going to be a little bit of a help here. Tamar Johnson is batting .091. You're out of here. So let's go to the roster. MLB roster. Who's leaving the MLB roster? I can't take off McCutcheon. Yeah, we're going to mix up the lineup a little bit. Colby Allard? No, he's fine. You know what? Tamar Johnson, you're batting .091. I'm removing you from the playoff roster. Between series, only 7 of the players injured, worse of day-to-day, they may be posted. But then how do I get O'Neal Cruz in the lineup? Where's O'Neal Cruz? Backs against the wall. Let's go. Can only be modified between series. But the only exception is if a player is injured worse than day-to-day. So then I can't do it. There's a false message. Tamar Johnson, I'm still taking you out anyways. Davis batting .067. You're gone for Andy Rodriguez. Tamar Johnson, you're out for G1 Bay batting .200. Or maybe we bring in the captain, Andrew McCutcheon. But his contact against righties is so low. Or we go G-Man. Let's do it. Let's go G-Man. Yeah, best pitcher for sure. G-Man's going to DH in this game. You play second? Great. I need you. I need you in there, Jack. Reynolds batting .187. You're out of here. And Santander, you're killing me. Rojas is going third. We're going to go Castro, Happ, Rojas, Hayes, Santander, Alonso, Reynolds, Rodriguez, Choi. That's going to be our lineup for this game. Let's go. Comeback time. Down 3 games to none. Backs against the wall. Mitch Keller. I don't know if we'll go Mitch Keller. It all comes down to this. Let's recap this. After winning in the NLDS in 5 games. The star? Which star? Talking about this star here? I think it just means that they were an all-star this season. Beating the Mets in a 5-game series. It went all the way to 5, and we took it in Game 5. We're now down 3 games to none against the Braves. We're going to have to push it to 7 if we want to win this. We got to go all the way. And it all starts here. 4 consecutive wins. We won 105 games. They won 105 games. We're just as good as them. Let's go. On the mound tonight, Truist Park, it will be Gary De Silva. Despite his numbers not being incredible and his energy not being the highest, Gary's on the mound. We're going to be trusting him with this one. Here's our lineup. G-Man Choi is here DHing.
Let's play ball.
Let's play ball. Castro grounds out. Happ flies out. Rojas grounds out. Harris flies out. Gordon singles. Acuna Jr. flies out. Riley walks. This is the Pittsburgh This is their World Series here. Runners on first and second for Albies, who grounds out. Well done. Yanoa, here we go. Hayes, leadoff double. Well done. Runner on second. Yeah, we might be quick to replace, so we'll keep an eye on him. Runner on second now. Santander grounds out. Alonso flies out. And then a flyout from Reynolds. Yeah, De Silva's on a short leash here. Strikeout. Walk. Stolen base. But he has 0 steal. I keep forgetting to pick off. Pick off. Pitch, ground out. Pick off. A single would get him home. Pitch, strikeout. Well done. All right, Andy Rodriguez grounds out. G-Man Choi gets the walk. How about that? Castro strikes out. Happ strikes out. Incredible. Single from Harris to lead it off. Gordon walks. Runners on first and second for Acuna. Fielder's choice. Runners on the corners. Do we pull De Silva with runners on the corners? I think it's a bit too early here. It's probably a bit too early. Pitch, walk, bases loaded for Ozzy Albies. The Pirates haven't made a World Series since 1979. Oh my goodness, this is such a tough spot. This is such a tough spot. Do we pull De Silva? But if we pull him, who goes in? Who really goes in here? Do we turn to Flaherty? Do we turn to Allard? Do we turn to Contreras? Let me know. I hear your vote, Real Deal. Let me hear some votes from everybody else while I take a sip of water here. Are we going to trust Gary? Or do we pull? Because the other options aren't amazing either. That's the only thing. It would have to be probably a relief pitcher. It's halfway energy. It's halfway energy. This energy should be like 5th, 6th inning. And he has this energy in the 3rd inning. Keep the stash in. Let him get himself out of the mess he made. I hear you, Real Deal. But I'm going to tell you something. The hallmark of all of the franchise modes, unless I really pull rank for a huge I really have to say an executive decision, we always go for what the people vote for. The assistant general managers have a huge say in my series, so I'm going to keep them in. It may be the wrong choice, but I think this is going to be what we're going to do here. I know they have energy, but it doesn't come down to energy. It also comes down to the attributes. It comes down to the attributes. De Silva. Pitch. Fielder's choice. That's 1 out. Bases are still loaded for Vaughn Grissom. One more, Gary. One more. Pitch. Strikeout. Gary De Silva gets out of it. Well done. The stash makes it through. That was a scary one, and we're still scoreless. Here in the top of the 4th inning. Rojas flies out. Hayes singles. Santander, he's 2 for 2 on the day. Santander batting 179. 2-run bomb from Santander! And the Pirates are up 2-0. Woo! Let's go! We needed that. Trust the stash. Thank you, Trevor. I appreciate that as well, Real Deal. That's what I appreciate the most. Even when there are competing theories and whatever, as long as we can all come together to say, hey, we're working together, we make decisions together, we go like that. The last time Pittsburgh made the NLCS was 1992 when they lost in 7 to the Braves. They also lost in 7 to the Braves in the NLCS in 91 and to the Red Sox in the NLCS in 6 in 1990. Let's see if history repeats itself. Alonso single. Reynolds single, finally getting a hit. Rodriguez walks. Bases loaded. Sorry, just knocked the remote off the table. Bases loaded for Ji-Man Choi, the 34-year-old, 63 overall, with 1 out. G-Man, we kept you here for a reason. The veteran presence. Swing, big boy. RBI single for Ji-Man Choi. He is incredible. We put him in the lineup to DH for a reason. Oh yeah, I was leaving him in. I was just hyping him up. We leave him there for a reason, and he gets the RBI single to put us up 4-0. Castro with an RBI single as well. Ian Happ, in pitching change, Happ flies out. The whole lineup made it through. And then a fly out to end the inning. 5 runs in the 4th inning. Go Choi, baby. Go Choi. Corbin Carroll's out there now. Here we go. Ground out. Very good. Olsen singles. Pick off. Pitch. Double play. Well done. 5th inning now. Hayes 3 for 3 on the day. Santander with the RBI double. Alonso grounds out. Reynolds strikes out. Rodriguez flies out. We're up 6-0. Michael Harris II. I will likely only keep De Silva in for 1 or 2 more innings max, just because I'm going to need him again if we're going to 7 games. Fly out, single. 2-run bomb from Austin Riley. Albies strikeout. Good defense, but we'll probably pull him after that one. There you go, Jack. Bring in the stats. Go Choi. I'm jumping for joy! I'm jumping for G-Man Choi! The solo bomb from G-Man! Go Choi is 2 for 2, DHing. We take out Tamar Johnson, who's an 84 overall. We put in G-Man Choi, who's a 64 overall, 20 less. And he gets the solo bomb. What a day for the GOAT. Welcome, Mr. Michael Tummings, welcome to the stream, buddy. Thanks for joining us. Great timing as well. Leave a like for G-Man Choi. You know what? If there's ever time for me to say leave a like Leave a like for Ji-Go Choi. What a monster. Castro hit by pitch. Ian Happ pops up. Rojas double play. All right, bottom of the 6th. I'm pulling De Silva just because of the energy. I'm going to say let's go Cabrera. He hasn't pitched at all this postseason, actually. Into the Hall of Fame. Ji-Man Choi, what a guy. All right, error gets him to first. Carroll, runner thrown out at home. Wow. He went from trying to go home from first. Pick off second, pitch, single, pitch, error, bases loaded, sack fly, 3-run bomb, Genesis Cabrera! What are you doing? Genesis Cabrera, all of that hard work. It's your first time coming in all postseason. And you give up 4 runs? You give up 4 runs in 2/3 innings? Joy for Ji-Man Choi. Oh, that's good. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's a grand salami. Yeah, of course, replace. That goes without saying. Disgusting. Ferguson, fly out. I'm going to pick up the remote that I knocked over. All that hard work. We're still in the lead, top of the 7th. Hayes, 3 for 3 still, remains 3 for 3. He gets on base 4 for 4 with that walk. Santander single, okay. Okay, I'm interested. You've piqued my interest. Pete Alonso strikes out. Brian Reynolds walks to load the bases. Don't tell me G-Man's coming up again. Andy Rodriguez, pitching change, fielder's choice. Oh my goodness. On your feet again, everyone. On your feet once again. Let me just walk around my room with this microphone in my hand. The man, Choi. Ji-Go Choi. This man, let me tell you about this man. This man is 34 years old. He is a 63 overall. Came over from South Korea, was a monster at times with the Tampa Bay Rays. Went to Pittsburgh. People said he's done. GM data said this man is not leaving anytime soon. Year number 1, he bats .306. Incredible. Year number 2, platoon role, bats .262. We'll take it. Last year, 29 at-bats, and he had 2 home runs and a .276 average. Lovely. 2026, people said, why isn't this guy out of the league? 8 at-bats, bat .250. Just a veteran presence in the dugout, collecting his millions, chewing his sunflower seeds. Ladies and gentlemen, Ji-Man Choi is 2 for 2 on the day. He had a home run. The bases are loaded. Will he cement himself in history? Swing in 3, 2, 1. Oh, he lines out. All right. It was fun to hype it up, though. Well done, G-Man. You've done enough today already. Bottom of the 7th. Walk. I was about to say, this is like Kyle Wood-esque. Walk, strikeout, double play. Well done. Rodolfo Castro singles. Very good. Ian Happ singles. Rojas strikeout. Hayes strikeout. Santander, my last hope. Fly out. Bottom of the 8th. Ferguson's done well. I'm going to keep him. Strikeout, walk, single, walk. Come on, Caleb. 83 overall. You're so good. Can I bring in another lefty? It'll be Colby Allard, who hasn't pitched all postseason. No, Caleb, you got to get out of it, buddy. We're up 5-0 at one point. We were up 5-0. Caleb, you got to get out of it. Pitch. RBI single. Ronald Acuna. Pitch, strikeout. All right. It's a 7-7 game at the top in the top of the 9th inning. Game 4 of the NLCS, down 3-0. 7-7. Pete Alonso at the plate, batting .306 on the year. Swing, single to start it off. Brian Reynolds only batting .200 despite batting .311 on the season. Where the one game we're getting hits is and this happens. You know what? Yeah, that's true. Let's hop in there. Let's hop in and watch a little bit. Alonso's on first. Now we have Reynolds at the plate. Runner on first with no outs. I'm out of water. From here on out, I'm out of water. We're going all the way to the World Series, Game 7. No water. Let's do it. Brian Reynolds, 1 for 3 on the day. Pete Alonso's on first. No outs. Matthew Boyd on the mound. And we need a run. Delivery. Oh, he's trying to bunt Alonso over to second. All right. Woo! Did he get him? No, he's safe. And he got to first! How about that? An error. Well done. He tried to get Alonso out at second, but by doing so, he let go of Brian Reynolds. What was the issue here? He had to go off the bag. That's what it was. Wow. So a bunt that turns into a single, an error. And that's now a runners on first and second. Endy Rodriguez at the plate. Swing and a miss on the four seam. Yeah, it was off the bag. Yep. So I was curious. It wasn't a good angle, so I was thinking, well, hold on. I thought he was out. I had to wait for the umpire's call. The delivery from the lefty. Ooh, that's a nice slider. Lucas Sims in the bullpen. 0-2 count for Endy Rodriguez, and you already know who's up. I don't even need to tell you who's on deck to come up next. Delivery. Oh, gets contact on that, but it's going to ground into a double play. Yikes. All right. Double play, which leaves Alonso on third base. The 4-6-3 double play will leave Alonso on third. Double play, unfortunately, but advancing the runner for none other than Ji-Man Choi. 2 for 3 on the day with Pete Alonso on third. Bring him home. Bring him home! The slider freezes him. 79-mile-per-hour slider freezes G-Man. 2 for 4 in the series with a home run and 4 RBI. Incredible. He's had 4 at-bats. He has 4 RBI. G-Man. 0-1 count. Staring down Matthew Boyd. The delivery. Swung on! Oh, right to the third baseman! Oh, that's too bad. G-Man almost had the RBI. The go-ahead RBI. But it was snagged out of midair by the third baseman. Oh, well done. He's doing so well. Joe Barlow coming in now. Really? Joe Barlow? That's Austin Riley for you. Against Austin Riley. First pitch slider. Let's go back to team select. That happens in game. Those snags do happen in game. Let's go back to quick manage. It could be a walk-off. Yes, it could. In theory, it could be. Austin Riley pitch. He doubles. Incredible. I guess, and now we got to go in and watch the rest. Come on, Joe. Evan Phillips is coming in. Where's, here, manager, bullpen, Evan Phillips. I can't put him in the game, though. That's because he has to go through, Barlow has to face 2, yeah, he has to face 2 batters. Is that the rule? Come on! Team select. There you go. Oh, man. All comes down to this. On the verge of being swept out of the NLCS. No, there's no mound visits. Good. Good four seam. Bon cop, bad cop. Mark, no problem. Welcome. There you go. 1-2 now. Looking to sit down Ozzy Albies. Nope. Just low. Outside. 3-2 now. Do not walk. I know you have the free base, but come on, don't walk him. We need the outs here. Game 4 on the verge of being swept. 7-7 bottom of the 9th, and we walk him. Okay, you're out of here, Barlow. Why can't I put him in the game? What's wrong with this? Why can't I put him in the game? What's the rule in the MLB? Is it he has to face 3, I guess? There you go. A little bunt over. We're gonna force. Oh, double play? Double play? No, safe at first, it looks like. That's yeah, he opened double play possibilities, I guess so. Runners on the corners now, as that advances the runner from second to third, and he gets on first. Corbin Carroll, yeah, they have to face 3 batters. Alright, he faced his third. Good job. Get out of there. Hey. Let's warm him up.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Pittsburgh, number 59.
Let's do some warm-up pitches so he's at his best when we go to just watching him pitch. There you go. The Braves just played the Marlins, and the score is 16-4 Braves. Yeah, that tells you how good this team is, eh? Let's go sinker. Just get him ready to go. And hopefully not get walked off. Here in game number, what's it called? 4. Couple more pitches to go, just to get him warm. I know he's full, it says ready, but I want that confidence to go up if possible. That blue bar under his energy when he's loading up the pitch. What does he need some more confidence in? Probably his force seam. There you go. Let's go. I'm going to try my best. All right, let's do it. Evan Phillips on the mound with runners on first and third. 1 out. First pitch strike. Well done. Of course, love the underdogs. Let's try and get 3 in a row. Let's do it. Leave a like for good luck. Subscribe if you haven't already. MLB, our franchise mode on MLB as well as on NHL. And it's a bunt to win the game. A bunt to sweep the Pirates. What a way to go out. What a way to go out, as I'm just about to give my spiel to subscribe. The 2026 NL champions, the 105 win Braves, eliminate the 105 win Pirates in the NLCS. What a way to go out. Tough infielding, yeah. No infield in. I guess they weren't thinking. Nope. Wow, that's crazy, Jack. I guess the manager doesn't... I don't know. What am I paying the manager for? What am I paying the manager for? The Pirates have been eliminated. What am I paying the manager for if he can't notice that? And a bunt is going to bring home the winning elimination run. The game doesn't know what it's doing. In the World Series, it's going to be the Twins versus the Braves. And in the World Series, let's see what happens in the World Series. Twins up 2-1. Twins up 3-2. This was a battle of the ages. 2 105 win teams who were equally dominant in their parts of the NL. Unfortunate that it was this one-sided. One more game. Let's go one more game. And the Twins defeat the Braves to win the 2026 World Series. How about that for all you Twins fans out there? How about that? All right, it was a good run. It was a good run. Can we sim into the month of November here? No, eh? You have to sim to off-season. All right, so the contract's up with our manager. We're going to bring him back. I don't know. Off-season's ready to begin. View the retired players. Will McCutchen call it a career at 54 overall? It looks like he's back for more. Both Choi and McCutchen have not retired. They're going to stick around. There's no way we're not going to be re-signing them. Any other names that we recognize here retiring? Taiwan Walker retired due to injury. Oh, that's too bad. Charlie Blackmon retired due to age, 40 years of age. He played 1 season with us. Hire Slim, yeah. Daniel Bard retired. All right. So McCutchen and no inductees to the 2026 Hall of Fame. So that leaves us, just if I want to look at free agent negotiations, McCutchen at 40 years of age will come back, and Choi at 35 years of age will come back. He asked you why they retired is always interesting too. So we need a new manager, a new third base coach, and we'll have to think about re-signing Caleb Ferguson. I think we definitely want to. He has been great in relief. I prefer to sign him to 1 year at 6.6 as opposed to 2 years at 8.4. He has the bullpen rule. Actually, he's more interested in like $7 million. I'll offer you 1 year 7.2. No, I'll go 7.5. 1 year 7.5 as opposed to 2 years like $9 million. I'll give you 1 year at 7.5 million for Caleb Ferguson. Genesis Cabrera. I don't want to spend too much time on this. He's FA eligible now, so let's go. He's been good. Yeah, he's been very good. Good lefty in there. Let's go 3. Let's go 2 years. 2 years bullpen. That'll make him happy. At 4.5 million per year. How about that? What was he making this year? It doesn't show us. G-Man, you already know he's coming back. He wants 1 point. Whatever, buddy. 1 year, 1.6. Actually, no, I'll keep him called as depth. And McCutchen, you want 1 year, 750K? You're gonna get it. You're gonna get 1 year, 850K. All right, so we won't do any other contract stuff. That's gonna be all for next episode. In the end, let's check out the awards. The awards to end it off before we call it an off-season, postseason, that is. Ovi, I'm putting up 73 goals. Ooh, yeah, Ovi will always simulate like that no matter what. Where are the awards? Can I not see the awards? So I guess we can't see... No, it can't be. Really? We can't see the awards? Roster, transactions, trades. Ah, I want to see the awards. I'm sure we had some players in there for the Silver Sluggers and stuff like that. I guess I shouldn't have advanced to the off season, but I didn't think that they would get erased. So next episode, we'll look at that once the awards thing reappears when the season gets started. So we'll recap the 2026 season by looking at the awards in the next episode, a week from today. And actually, I'm not sure if I'll be live a week from today. I got to put out a channel update soon. It's going to be a busy July for me in terms of where I'll be on the globe. So I'm not sure if we'll be live next week, honestly, ladies and gentlemen. This may be our last live stream on a Friday night on a weekly basis for maybe a month or so. We'll try to do other live streams. Like, we can still do Pirates on other days, but I'm not sure if I'll be live for the next like few Fridays in a row necessarily. Maybe on different days, maybe every second Friday. I'll put out a better schedule soon. But in our next stream, we will be tackling the 2026 off season and headed into the 2027 season. So not much we have to do in terms of re-signing. I don't think, here's where we can talk about for next season. I don't think there are any major holes in our lineup. I think we want to re-sign Mitch Keller. Actually, no, Mitch Keller's going to walk, eh? No, well, we'll probably trade him at the start of next season because unless we keep him until the deadline, I don't know. But regardless, the future of our pitching, as you can see right here, De Silva, Hernandez, Contreras, Priester, Colby Allard, even Billy Johnson up here. That's our future of pitching is pretty much set. So Mitch Keller and guys like that who want crazy money in the next few years, we're not going to be able to keep them. So this is the 2027 depth chart at the moment. Do you see any holes in this depth chart? I don't. Cruz couldn't come play, unfortunately. Cruz is our 92 overall shortstop. Hayes, 89 overall. Second base, Johnson and Rojas. First base, Pete Alonso. Our pitching, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hernandez at 5. That's great. Rodriguez and Davis. Maybe we trade one of them who has a lot of value. Our infielders are great on paper. We have Phillips, Ferguson, Hicks. We have great pitchers out here. If anything, we need to trade some of the players that we have and maybe to update one big position. I don't know. We are pretty set in most positions, though. Just to say, this is how we're looking at the moment. If you see any glaring holes in the lineup, maybe into 2028. Santander's on pace to have big regression, supposedly, at 77 overall by 2028, according to what this says. He's 32. He's signed for 3 more years. No, the AI won't take control. Maybe Santander. I don't know. He's been great, though. He has 74 home runs in 2 years with us. His batting average hasn't been horrible either. So I would want to keep Santander, I think. I'll be throwing there. You got it, doggy. You're on board. Yeah, I can't say there's one place where we're really weak aside from catcher, and that's where we're hoping to see growth. Endy Rodriguez could grow to an 88 overall within the next few years. Davis as well. He's been good. He bat 269 this year. That was good. But, I don't know, Endy Rodriguez also bat 289. It's hard to have both of them in the system. Do we need to decide one or the other between Davis and Rodriguez? That might be one thing to consider. So think about that in your comments when you leave them on the YouTube or over in the Discord server. Link in the description. I think I'll leave you off there. Ladies and gentlemen, it was another great pleasure being with you this evening. It was a longer live stream, but it was for good reason. It was a long 5-game series against the Mets. It was a brutal 4-game sweep against the 105-win Atlanta Braves. We lose in the NLCS. It was our furthest trip in the postseason in a long time. We've done our job here in Pittsburgh, but the job is not over yet. So I look forward to what the future has in store. Join me next time we go live. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so that you know when that time is. I don't believe we'll be live next Friday. I'm going to go ahead and say almost a guarantee that we won't be live next Friday. A bit of a summer schedule type of thing. But we'll definitely be back consistently into August, September, October. We'll be consistently continuing again. But it might be a little bit of a break for July. Appreciate your understanding. Everyone have yourselves a wonderful start to the weekend. We'll also be live again tomorrow for the start of NHL free agency. So I hope to see you then. Check out the David Reinbacher Canadiens career simulation if you haven't already, which was uploaded earlier today. Penguins franchise mode and much, much more here on the channel. Real Deal Prime, appreciate your involvement here today. You've been really, excuse me, the voice is going. You've been a great, whoa, the throat's going. You've been a great assistant general manager, so thank you. I would think probably noon. I think we'll go live at noon, maybe 11:30. But you'll see when the stream goes up, it goes live about 10 minutes before it starts. So you'll see that. Yeah, I appreciate that, Real Deal. It's been about 3-4 years, and we're at a pretty good community here. Thank you. I appreciate that. The thanks goes to everyone who's in here. The live streams for baseball are only around 10 people. For NHL, we get into the 40s, the 50s. We're 300-400 people in the Discord server. It's a really fun time. It would be even that much better with you as a part of it. So consider subscribing. I'm sorry, you did subscribe. Thank you. Consider joining the Discord server as well, where we talk a lot more sports. Will you do a career sim for all the first round draftees? I would like to. That would be for all 32 of them. I would love to. Each one takes about 15 hours. 15 to 18 hours, I want to say. So, unfortunately, I can't do all of them, but I will do as many as fits in the schedule. Yeah, I hope to see you more, Real Deal Prime. You are a great piece in this live stream this evening. So again, ladies and gentlemen, I'll close it there. I'll save all the tears for next time. I appreciate you watching. Have a great start to your weekend. The Discord link is in the description, but I'll just paste it for you in the chat. There you go. All right, everybody, have yourselves a great start to your weekend. Get outside, enjoy the weather, have some fun out there. Don't do anything I wouldn't, and we'll talk soon. Good night, everybody.